2 hours and 3 minutes into the flight, 2010. 2011, continue with tests in pressure chambers, simulating the maximum altitude, done at Brooks City Base in Texas. Leading up to those two jumps earlier this year, Baumgartner's jump in March of 71,000 feet and his jump in July of 96,000 feet. So that ascent has slowed now. It's about half of the earlier ascent rate of 1,000 feet a minute. That's because of that thin air up there, and the differential is becoming less and less between the helium in the balloon and the thin air outside the balloon. So as it does, the ascent rate slows. Temperature inside the capsule, 52 Fahrenheit, and outside -2, so we mentioned that it would be warmer as he goes up. So if you could say -2 below 0 Fahrenheit is warmer, well, that's it. There's a tracking camera with a long telescopic lens reaching up more than 116,000 feet. And just look at the size. It's approaching now its maximum volume inside, expanding, that helium expanding to nearly 30 million cubic feet of helium. Now there's word from the meteorologist that the projected height of the float would be up around 125,000 feet. So a little less than 10,000 feet higher than we are right now. There we are looking down at eastern New Mexico. I believe that's the ridge that you're seeing out there. As they plotted this flight, it was one of the landmarks below. There's not much to see down there. It's awfully flat, awfully barren, but there is this little ridge, or as they call it here in this country, an escarpment, the Mescalero Ridge. It's a kind of a cliff in that jagged shape that you see there. Maybe 75, 100 feet high, a differential between the lower land on the one side and the higher land on the other. There's looking up at that balloon from one of our long-range cameras against the blackness of the high-altitude sky, approaching 120,000 feet, and if the calculations of the meteorologist are correct, we are about 5,000, 6,000 feet from where that balloon will level off of its own accord. Temperature in the capsule, 52 degrees, and outside the capsule, it's now above 0 Fahrenheit at 1. Still below 0 centigrade. So still below the freezing mark, 16 below centigrade. And air pressure, 8 in the capsule and 0.1 outside. Balloon still floating up. It's now above what had been set as sort of the mythical float rate or maximum altitude of 120,000, so it's